To welcome everybody to this new crowdfunding project called Blockchain Sports in cooperation with the Limitless crowdfunding community. It's a groundbreaking concept that leverages the potential of blockchain technology to transform the sports industry as we know it today. By embracing innovation, transparency, and efficiency, Blockchain Sports is poised to redefine the norms of sports operations. So it's going public on the 1st of September. So we have 5 months until everybody hears about it. And thanks to the Limitless crowdfund, we have now the opportunity to position ourselves in this incredible project before anybody else. Literally, because of what we achieved in our previous projects, we are giving this opportunity, and partially because crowdfunding is once again a better way to raise the venture capital needed for this project to fully flourish, because by having many passionate and enthusiastic brand ambassadors who promote the project globally is a huge asset, and they also, of course, can turn their vision into reality without, some rich venture capital telling them how to do it. So that's a win-win situation for all. We get a chance to participate in something that has until now been strictly reserved for the people with very deep pockets, and they get a crowd of ambassadors globally telling everybody about blockchain sports. So who is Limitless? Well, we started off as Daisy in 2021, but rebranded in Dubai this year in February. And we are a decentralized crowdfunding community for Web3 technology projects. Web3 pretty much represents the future of the internet. It offers a read, write, own version of the web, which means that, instead of just having web pages giving you information and so on, you actually now get a chance to have a financial stake in the groups or communities that you want to get involved with, and be rewarded for whatever, how much work you put in. That's pretty much where the world is going right now with this internet development. We already have over 240,000 members. Actually, it's probably even more now. I haven't checked in the last few days. In our last project, which was the Daisy project, we achieved over 660 million in contributions from the members, and that puts us pretty much, I think, #1 in blockchain technology crowdfunding. We achieved the goal of casualty-free model, which means that every member wins, even if they do not like the idea of ever inviting a single person to the project. And we are now crowdfunding the blockchain sports, and this crowdfund is going on until August 16th, when we have our next meeting in Las Vegas. And at that point, we will be actually introduced to a new project, because the blockchain sports then goes public. So it will no longer be a closed crowdfund only opportunity, but actually an invite to the general public to participate globally. So let's talk a little bit about blockchain sports. It's really a game-changing approach to improving transparency, security, and efficiency in the world of sports, or that is their mission. With blockchain technology, every event, result, transaction, and action can be stored in an immutable ledger, ensuring data integrity and protection against tampering. Blockchain sports offers new opportunities for interaction between supporters and their favorite teams. The project will allow fans to participate in educating and developing future legends and world sports. In this way, the players get the opportunity to pursue their dreams of becoming professionals and making their mark in the sport's history, while the fans have the possibility to support and guide the potential future legends to the game and much more. It is really a disruptive Web3 ecosystem, which brings breakthrough technology in the global sports industry, starting with football, and then the plan is to scale to many other sports as well. They have been in development over 18 months, and they have raised over 30 million in private investments, which they used to build a proprietary multifunction, multi-layer blockchain called Atleta, and we will learn a little bit more about it later. They also are in the process of building a first-class football academy in Brazil for the young athletes to train. They have also acquired multiple technology companies and football clubs, partnered with top sports organizations, and they have over 300 Web3 expert developers working just on this project. But in total, the team comprises over 1,000 people working in 16 different companies. And Dimitri Saxon is their founder and CEO, and his CV, let's say, says that he's an eight-year veteran in the Web3 industry and known to make the complexity of Web3 simple, which is great for our community because mostly we are not really crypto techs, even though we like to learn. He's founder of one of the first fractionalized mining applications in the world. He founded the revolutionary liquid mining app, which is one of the projects that the Limitless community is also involved in. And he had the vision of blockchain sports and did what most people pretty much thought was impossible. And now, 18 months later, he has become a household name in the football space around the world. And pretty much all the football legends, well, know him, and many have invited him to their homes. And one other thing about Dimitri, last year when we met him in Dubai, he didn't speak any English. And this year he was on the stage. I'm not going to say it's perfect English, but for 1 year, I think very, very impressive. So with blockchain sports, we have in front of us a project that's bridging the digital world with real world. Mostly people say that crypto projects have been so far very much criticized for not having any real value. Many, think it's just a pump and dump kind of speculation thing. But with blockchain sports, they actually aim to solve many of the problems in the sports industry by using the EVM-compatible multi-layered blockchain and Web3 platform. They've developed their own blockchain called Atleta, and it is really a layer 1 as well as a layer 0 blockchain designed specifically for this task. And it's going to be the data and transaction hub where sports and technology align both on and off the field. And it is powered by the Atleta coin. When we look at the sports, it's pretty much one of the biggest global industries. The analysis of the market valuation actually says it's over $100 billion industry, involving millions of people and many actors, athletes, clubs, fans, event organizers. They faces many, many challenges, especially in fraud, falsification of results, management and communication issues. And it basically demands new innovative solution, which blockchain sports is offering through basically moving the whole sports business to the blockchain, because that creates a trustworthy and transparent environment for the sports industry. With blockchain technology, you basically can, how do you say, record every event, result, transaction, action, everything can be stored in an immutable ledger, and this ensures that the data integrity and protects it against tampering. Also, this offers a decentralized funding for clubs, which basically provides football clubs and academies with access, with a way to raise capital for nurturing young talent through a decentralized model. It democratizes the sport's financial aspects and ensures talented athletes receive the support that they need. It allows career advancement for these athletes by digitalizing young athletes. Blockchain sports enables fans to sponsor them via smart contracts and NFTs on an interactive marketplace, and this allows young players to accelerate their training and careers, including placements into clubs. And finally, we have the blockchain sports football franchise, which is currently being built, a state-of-the-art football academy in Brazil. Also, they have partnered with many other clubs and players and coaches around the world, and they own their own blockchain sports clubs in every continent. And all of this, the whole ecosystem will be using the blockchain sports technologies for a new era of scouting and player performance. And right now we are in a position that by deciding to become founders, we can participate in the creation of this entire ecosystem. So we already mentioned September 1st. This is when the Atleta blockchain mainnet goes live with its first project, which will be the fan to athlete sponsorship model through the NFTs. And the nodes will begin to operate transactions on the blockchain. So basically the nodes also go live. And this means that everybody that today or in the next 5 months decides to participate and purchase founders packages actually gets starts to get rewards, daily rewards from the transactions happening on the blockchain. The activity level of the rewards or the activity level of the blockchain, of course, will increase with time and with, more recognition and with more projects developing. And of course, that will lead to sort of organic growth of the rewards as we develop the whole project. The Atleta token will be listed on quite a few major exchanges already from the start. It might actually be an issue to try and decide which ones are the best, because there is going to be a lot of interest from pretty much all of them. And with the founders nodes, we actually are minting the Atleta coin as soon as we purchase the nodes. From these minted coins or tokens, 5% will be available after 6 months, and then they will keep on unvesting monthly. But as your node is validating transactions and actually supporting the things going on the blockchain when it goes live on the first, you also will be earning rewards, and those rewards become available in real time. So there's two sources of, let's say, Atleta coin, ones that are minted and ones that are generated as rewards. And then the founding member integration and ecosystem grows, and basically the heart of the project launch goes live with the player sponsorship and NFT marketplace, which includes the blockchain sports academies and clubs. This then allows fans to back the players that they love and allows the players to live and train in the World Academy and go pro. So let's talk a little bit about the infrastructure and the blockchain technology, and I'll try not to go very technical, but just so you have an idea of what we are talking about. So what is actually a node? nodes play a crucial role in the operations and security of blockchain systems. So they are responsible for various tasks, including the creation, transmission, and validation of transactions, as well as the minting or mining of new tokens. Our nodes will be minting the Atleta coin, and this coin validates the Atleta blockchain transactions and earns rewards for their work. The total supply of the tokens is minted by these nodes. It's really important to recognize that the Atleta blockchain is both a layer 1 and a layer 0 blockchain. Layer 1 means that it is its own blockchain operating its own smart contracts, means that you have your own infrastructure and you only are dependent on your own validators. This makes it much more safe, much more secure, much more resistant to any adversities. It's, the validators are dispersed globally, so nobody can tamper with you. If you're, let's say, building a project on another blockchain, if anything happens to that blockchain, your project is jeopardized. If you have your own blockchain, then you are responsible for your own blockchain. And here we have a team that has made this a state-of-the-art blockchain, which in comparison to everything out there is really, really ahead. Andrew, in one of his interviews, Andrew is the blockchain architect, was comparing to Atleta to some existing on-chain sports projects. And he said that in comparison to one of them, which has like 3 innovations and is valued at 2.5 billion, Atleta has more than 14 innovations. So there is a very, very unique, it's a very, very unique blockchain with very advanced features and positioned for a very serious upside, like in value, because it is at the same time as layer 1 also a layer 0 blockchain, which basically, not to go technical, but just allows for communication and integration of other blockchains, which pretty much means that it's connecting the world of blockchains, which is another one of problems that the current blockchain world faces, is that everybody built their own, and it's kind of each is its own ecosystem, but there's very little communication between them or very little compatibility between them. So they're kind of separate worlds within the universe, but unable to do something together. And Atleta is positioned to change that, and that's huge. It's also EVM compatible. EVM means it's Ethereum compatible, and Ethereum is the #1 smart contract blockchain. So the biggest blockchain with pretty much most projects that are worth anything are built on Ethereum. And Atleta will be able to communicate with all of them, or they will actually be able to move to Atleta if they so choose, because it will be cheaper and faster and much more advanced in a way even than Ethereum. It hasn't, of course, been time tested, or it hasn't even started yet, but the way it's structured, that's where they're heading. And the team thinks that they will be amongst top 10 blockchains in the coin market cap, by market cap, within the next few years, which is huge considering that some of them are already pretty big. So in short, I suppose it's like we are creating a global network that will connect everything and everybody, and it is really built for the future, with all the technological advancements taken into consideration. So even if we get quantum computing, that's already accounted for. It will be able to withstand that. It's also has a special modular design, and it's fork resistant, which means that that's like another problem often, that when the community doesn't agree on something on a certain blockchain, they decide to separate, and that's called forking. And then it splits. And then, of course, anything that splits, is not as strong. Well, Atleta is built in a way that it cannot split. So I hope I gave you some information about the way the blockchain is built in a really, really easy to understand, well, more analogies than really talking about the real technical terms. A, because I don't understand them well enough, and B, because I don't think that's really important. What's important is that right now we have an amazing opportunity to become founding members and owners of this technology that could revolutionize not only the sports industry, but bring the world together. So we can purchase the founder specs, and by doing so we get nodes, and they basically are building this network. And it's pretty really hard to imagine what the value of this is, because this is absolutely not a venture capital story. This is a venture capital story, not a return on investment story. There isn't like 10% a month or whatever. This is, hey, I trust a project that could potentially go to the moon, and I want to be part of it. Of course, that doesn't mean you put in all the money that you have. That means you're responsible and you realize that there is risk, of course. But it could also be one of those moments that, you decide, I wish I did. So don't make it that moment. Anyway, saying we can't talk about, what's the valuation. Well, when we were in Dubai, the founders were extremely happy to receive a third-party evaluation from a very reputable firm owned by Dr. Sanjar Muminov. And he looked at just the intellectual and digital assets of the ecosystem, and not even all of them, just some of them. And the evaluation, as you can see here, is over 1 billion. So this is just really the intellectual and copyrights in over 150 countries in the world, which means nobody can decide, oh, Dima had a really cool idea, we're going to do the same. Well, you can't, because they have protected themselves. And because of what, how great the whole idea is, this is what it is valued at. Also, at Dubai event, we learned that the project is already backed by the Brazilian government. The president wants to meet Dima. We were shown support by over 50 football legends from all over the world that see blockchain as an island of security and are really, really happy that there is finally an opportunity to remove all the bad actors from the sports industry and, money laundering and all the rest of it. And FIFA has also already contacted them and promised to come and check them out when they go live. And if everything is as it is, but they need to check it out, then they will also endorse blockchain sports. So let's look a little bit at the founder specs and the benefits. We're talking of a dual advantage, which means that by owning a founder's, or by purchasing a founder spec, you actually become an owner of the founder's nodes. So the nodes that are supporting the blockchain, that are holding the blockchain. And you also get become a brand partner. So the real world of sports and everything that's going on in there. So the founders nodes are, as we said, responsible for minting the Atleta coin and validating all the transactions and storing all the data. And the brand partner perks are access to the different project categories, depending on which founder spec you choose, the media library, and the royalties for the various promotions. So we have 6 tiers or 6 different categories of the founder spec, and they each have a bridge between the technology and the in real life sports. And whichever founder spec you choose, you benefit from both sides. They range from 500 USDT which is $500 to 100,000 USDT. And each tier offers a unique set of benefits. And of course, the benefits increase as you progress in the price, or the higher you go. And also the higher you go, the bigger number of nodes you get to own. Every single founder spec also includes the Academy pack, which is a $100 contribution to the Blockchain Sports Academy, and we will see that a little bit later. But now let's first look at the benefits of the blockchain. So we said we have two sides of the benefits. On the blockchain, you are actually earning daily rewards from minting the Atleta coin, from validating the transactions on the blockchain, and also from data storage if you purchase your founder's pack before the 15th of April, because after that date, the data storage will not be part of the nodes that are sold after that date. And then on the in real life sports side of the business, so the business rewards, you get quarterly royalties from all the different categories, depending, of course, on which founder's pack you choose to purchase. But those include NFT marketplace revenue, player transfers to clubs, revenue shares from the football clubs, sports science and health technology royalties, technology, research and development royalties, and the gaming platforms, reality shows, and live events and sponsorships. Now let's look at the individual packs. So we already said that if you decide to become part of the project, you start off with the Academy pack of $100. Sorry, just one second. So all members purchase this. This grants you a 4% bonus, direct bonus, if you decide to invite other people to join. There is no uni-level bonus because this is just direct bonus or direct referral bonus. You don't own any nodes with the Academy pack. This is really a social project which finances the Blockchain Sports Football Academy in Brazil. And this is aimed at supporting and nurturing young talent. So you get a real estate NFT. Then we go to the founders packs. And the first one is the $550 founders pack. There is a limited quantity of 400,000. Not anymore, because quite a few have already been sold. But in the back office, you can always see how many of each are still available. You always get the direct bonus of 4%. So if you invite people to join, whatever they decide to purchase, 4% is your reward. And here, if they invite other people, you also are entitled to a uni-level bonus of 2%. So whatever your team brings in, you get 2%. So on the digital reward side, you get one node in the $550 founders pack, and this node will be minting Atleta coins. And we can pretty much expect a very significant price appreciation as the ecosystem grows. So you will be receiving a certain number of Atleta coins, and if you hold on to them, the chances of each coin being worth substantially more within probably not too far a distance, it's very good, very big. If you decide to purchase a node before April 15th, the node will also have the data storage capacity, which again, in the words of Andrew, the architect, is likely to have a revenue potential up to 10 times higher than just the transactional fees that nodes will be earning. On the in real life sports rewards, we get with the founder pack for $550, the NFT marketplace and scouting platform. And this gives you revenue from all NFT sales on the platform and commissions from the secondary sales. This includes also fans sponsoring young athletes and the breakthrough scouting platform. So basically you get a portion of all the fees that are collected from minting, buying, selling, trading NFTs, yeah, the data storage if you buy within the next 15 days. Then we go to Founder Pack for $2,200. There is a total of 100,000 of these. Again, we have the direct bonus of 4%, and the uni-level bonus now rises to 3%. Now you have 4 nodes, which in addition to minting, are also validating the transactions. So you earn your daily rewards as a node validator. Data storage, everything is the same. And on the sports side, you get royalties from the footballer contracts. Basically, any player transfers, you get a portion of the transfer fee. I think, was it 40% or 50% in total of all the portions will be divided amongst all the founders? I can't remember. I think it was 50. But if we look at the current revenue sales from talented footballers, so the today's real world top football players, in 2023, $9.63 billion were spent on transfer fees, and this was a 48% increase in comparison to 2022. So we are talking about huge amounts of money, probably much more than one would think about when you're thinking about this. The next Founder Pack is priced at 8,800. There are 25,000 of those. Here we go to uni-level bonus of 4%. So this is now maximum. Direct and uni-level bonus are both 4%. You get 60 nodes. And in addition to everything that was mentioned in the previous packs, you now also earn daily rewards as a validator on the Blockchain Explorer. From the sports side, you get the royalties from all the blockchain sports franchise and all the football clubs. Basically blockchain sports academies and clubs allow fans to sponsor players to have their chance at going pro, including club partnerships worldwide. They already have now over 25 clubs globally participating in this new ecosystem. The next Founders Pack is now 27,500. This is probably the one that has raised the most amazement at the Dubai event after the speech or the presentation by Dr. Eric. This one is only 8,000 of them. It includes 50 nodes. It includes the daily earnings from all the decentralized application wallet fees. So everything that will be integrated into the blockchain sports ecosystem will basically go through the wallet. All the bridging, all the communication between different chains and everything else, everything goes through the wallet. And here you are actually earning on all these transactions that go through the wallet. So I said that the jaw dropper, let's call it, was the sports science and health technology advancement, which we were told about at the Dubai event. And it really is a groundbreaking performance technology. The partner, it's called Inner Athlete, and they have decided to sign exclusive contract with blockchain sports. So they want to conquer the world with, in partnership with blockchain sports. And it is a breakthrough health technology and sports science that will literally change the game for professionals and recreational athletes. It's offering potential revenue streams from licensing fees, because it doesn't have to stay just with the, sport, let's say, football, and with the blockchain sports, it can be licensed to, I don't know, fitness studios, to all the other sports, also various testing, like individuals want to get tested. I will actually go a little bit deeper into what it involves. It allows for completely personalized training programs and nutraceutical products to be developed. And like I said, I want to just give you a little bit more insight into what Inner Athlete actually entails. And this is, by following the words of Dr. Eric, a culmination of 20+ years of sports medicine, nutrition, blood testing, functional medicine, functional neurology, sports psychology, all combined in one system, which represents a breakthrough technology that will elevate and expand the performance potential of our athletes, or even, individuals, humans, basically. It utilizes 4 core aspects. The first one of them is nutrigenomics, where individuals' blueprint and DNA are measured to personalize their coaching, training, and nutrition recommendations. It pretty much tells you, what's the best for your body. Then they have also the biomarker blood testing, which identifies all the vitamin deficiencies, hormone imbalances, and thus also the injury risks. Then they have an S3 map cognitive exam, which measures previously completely unmeasurable aspects of athleticism, such as spatial recognition and drive or purpose. And this has been used already in the NFL, the United States Football League, and they only use this test, not any of the other aspects. And by just applying this cognitive test to the scouting program, they decreased the failure rate from 55 to 17%. This means basically when the Football League is scouting for new talent, they make the wrong choice. They used to make the wrong choice 55 times. Now with just this one test, they've dropped that to 17, which basically, leads to tens of millions of dollars per team per year in savings. And that is just one test making all the difference. And then all this information from the testing is combined by AR, artificial intelligence algorithms, to create the premier scouting platform and to optimize the performance for each athlete and to massively reduce the risk of injuries. So if this sounds all really interesting, I strongly encourage you to go and listen to the interview with Dr. Eric, because he explains a lot more, but really it is very, very, jaw-dropping. Sorry, I am very thirsty, just talking about health. The next Founders Pack is the $55,000 one, which there's only 4,000 of them. It includes 100 nodes, and it earns you daily transactions between the different networks utilizing the bridge. On the technology or the in real life reward side, we have the technology and the research and development. And here, the one project that is already developed to a great extent, and this is not the only one, this is just one of them, and this is developed by the blockchain sports team, is the VRXR systems. They've invited another Dimitri to come and join their team that has been developing this for quite a while. And they have partnered with companies that are innovating a new era of VR and AR and platform interaction in gaming and much more. And again, here I want to give you just a brief insight into a little bit more about what this means. This project alone, so this is on top of the 1 billion evaluation, has just received a 300 million evaluation as well. And like I said, this is just the first project in this category. And basically the XR stands for extended reality. And that comprises of, well, the XR experience combines the real world football with virtual reality, enabling literally teams from different locations in the world to compete in the same virtual space. So imagine having a football team playing on their field in Africa and another one playing on their field in Brazil. And they have this special variables, smart variables, biometric detections, and the AI-powered cameras that literally allow or make them feel like they're playing a real game against a real team on the field, but that those players are like on a different continent. And the spectators or the fans can watch this game from all over the world, you know, in the comfort of their own living room, but they can choose the stadium that they want to see it on. They can choose the angle at which, you know, do they want to, I don't know, look at the game through the eyes of the goalie or through the eyes of the referee or through, you know, the eyes of an eagle above, or I don't know. I mean, it's just like mind-blowing. And again, I strongly advise you or encourage you to go and listen to the talk of well, the AMA between founders and Dimitri, but it's really beyond what we can comprehend right now. I think this is going to be such a revolution that, you know, we're going to look back and we're going to say, well, yeah, we didn't have a clue what's happening or what's coming. So this, again, creates many new revenue streams, including club setups, scouting agencies, player team representations, analytics. I don't know, I honestly cannot describe it well enough. I just want to give you a little bit more of an insight into where this is leading. And the project is aiming for global expansion with plans to launch 32 teams across 16 countries from the onset. So this is already preparing to go global, probably within this year. And now we go to the final founder spec, and that's the $110,000 founder spec. There's only 2,000 of these. That includes 200 nodes and also the DEX. So you would be earning daily from the decentralized exchange fees and all the decentralized finance projects, which will be integrated into the blockchain sports ecosystem. And from the sports side, it will include royalties from all the gaming, the reality shows, some of them are already being recorded, the live events, and the different sponsorships. So this is really the ultimate package, and this one is the only one that can be bought several times. The ones that we talked until now, if you want to go to the next package, you just upgrade from one to the other and you only pay the difference. So at any one stage, you are an owner of one of the founder specs, whichever one you can afford or, you know, you feel comfortable participating in. But if you want to go all the way, then you can actually choose to buy more than one $110 founder pack. So this final one is really including everything we've covered so far and the whole entertainment, and that's pretty much what sports is all about. So they are building the best in-gaming reality TV, live events, fantasy league, and an open platform for new developers to come in and, you know, contribute to this whole ecosystem. So it's not a closed ecosystem. They want to be very, very open and transparent and invite anybody that wants to participate to join and build with them. And now, announced 2 days ago, we have a 2-week promotion, or until 15th of April, or until sold out, which is called the Accelerator Pack for 5,500. The reason they have come up with this promotion is because most people were interested in having access to the 2 categories for, you know, the technology and the virtual reality, the 2 that I explained in more detail. But of course, now 27,500 or 55,000, it's really not, you know, accessible to everybody. So what they've done is they've asked the blockchain sports team if they can take some of of both packs and actually convert them into fractions. So in this pack, we get 10% of the inner Atleta pack. Sorry, it was 25, now it's 27.5K pack, and 5% of the VRXR project. So it used to be 50K until yesterday, and now it's 55K. And so you get a combination of the 2 strongest projects and available, let's say, to everybody, or to much more people at 5.5. It's definitely much more available than at 55. You can buy up to 3 of these. So this is not like the others that you just can have 1. This you can actually have 3, maximum 3. And it in oops, sorry, I forgot to delete this part. Oops, now we're completely wrong. Okay, just forget about this, because this is from the previous slide. I forgot to delete it. What's important to know is that here, the accelerated package does not include real-life business royalties of founder specs 1 to 3. Neither does it unlock the whole sports science category or founder pack 4, and its digital rewards as blockchain transactions and breach fees. So this is really specifically just 10% of the inner Atleta and 5% of the VRXR project, not the whole of those packs, because those 2 packs will actually include other things as the ecosystem develops. Here we're just talking specifically about this, and you also get 10 nodes that are minting and validating, not doing the other stuff that is involved in the other tier packs for the founders packs. This is a very, you know, quick summary. I don't want to really spend any time on this because I've explained all of this, but it's just to realize that, yes, we are increasing in price. Oops, and I haven't amended the prices here yet. You get more nodes, you get additional digital rewards with every single pack, and you get additional real-life business royalties with every single pack. Transition between them is upgrade, so you just pay the difference in price, and every month the price increases 10%, which is what happened, and I forgot to amend this. So to summarize, the founding members benefit by their share in the success of the entire roadmap. All of this we've just spoken about is 100% passive income. So you enjoy lifetime royalties and participate in the Atleta blockchain, and you become a part of a disruptive community. The goal that we have together is 500,000 founders promoting blockchain sports, i.e. sale of 500,000 founders packages. But you don't have to become a promoter if you don't want to. You can be a completely passive investor. I'm sure many people will choose that road, even though at the end of the day, of course, if you choose to promote, you get very nice rewards for that. I will not go into a lot of detail here, but just will mention some parts of it, because I think that usually people are extremely grateful when you take the time to tell them that you've come across something pretty spectacular and you want them to hear about it. And then, of course, it's their choice if they want to participate or not. And that is the reason why we have this Monday evenings calls, so that you can invite your friends that you would like to learn about blockchain sports, but you don't want to explain or give a presentation, because it is actually quite tough to do it without a slideshow. Easiest way is, hey, I've heard about something, I would really like you to learn about it, and you just invite them to the Zoom call. And by doing that, you have the opportunity to earn different rewards. I will only talk about the rebate bonus reward today, because that one is really easy to achieve and very, very sensible to try and achieve, because you will get 100% of whatever you decide to put into buying founders packs returned to you in total, if you invite at least 2 people that between them contribute 1,000 USDTs in direct refer volume. So 2 people that buy the 550 founders pack, or 650 now, would actually unlock that for you. This means that 25% of your total founders pack, and this means if you buy something today and then you upgrade before the August 16th, it will be the founders pack that you own on August 16th. So let's say you buy now for 600 and then you go up to 2,000. We're talking about the 2,000. And 25% of that 2,000 would then go into live trading. And when 25% becomes 400%, you get that 100% paid back to you, because on 25% 400% is actually 100% initial contribution. And of course, here we are bridging between blockchain sports and our previous projects, Daisy, the AI development with Endotech. So Endotech will actually be trading these funds for us, and we know from our previous success that it's very likely that the money will be paid back to us very soon after September 1st, which is when it goes into trading, and then I don't know, 6 months, 1 year, maybe 18 months, we'll most likely will have that money come back to us on top of everything else that it gave us. I will not go into the bonus pools. I will not go into this. Gladly, if somebody wants to really share, I will explain that, but on a different call. And here we have the steps on how you actually join. So if you are already a Daisy member, then you already have a TronLink wallet and you already know how to get the USDTs. They need to be TRC20. If you don't have a TronLink wallet yet, you first download the TronLink wallet either on your phone or as a Chrome extension on your computer. You purchase USDTs TRC20 and some TRX for the gas fees. You put them in your TronLink wallet, and then either you use the referral link of the person who invited you to this call, or if you're already a Daisy member, you just go to www.imlimitless.io and choose to purchase a package. So in summary, it's pretty advisable to get the founders packs as soon as possible. They have already increased by 10% since we started, and they will keep on increasing by 10% every first of the month. So we now have 1 month to get them at the price that they are now. If you join before April 15th, you get the exclusive data storage node rewards for life, which is really a big deal, so highly recommended. The sooner you purchase, also the sooner your coins will be unvested and you will have the opportunity to sell them and make some money in that way. And really important, please, any new member, always contact the person who invited you for their referral link. If you found us by chance, then of course contact us, but we definitely want to make sure that people get, rewarded for the people that they invite. And finally, we have done many different, we have many different ways of communicating with us. We have our own Telegram channel, which is Limitless Dream Team, a Discord group where you can ask questions and get involved and get answers, and many other, a lot of other information. YouTube channel at Limitless-Dream-Team, where we post playlists of all the current and most important videos to watch. We have our own WhatsApp group, so that you are always informed. And finally, and most importantly, in development still a little bit, but soon to be released, the final version of Limitless-Dream.team website, where you will be able to really understand the project much more, because we will be linking a lot of video material, a lot of explanations, and also the step-by-step guide on how to join and how to do the steps that I described very briefly earlier on in much more details.